Breaking news. See what courts, the state high court in Oyo State has concluded or decided with regards to the IGP of police. This guy has been, linked up with a lot of things that are currently going on, and he's been sued to court. And here is the court verdict with regards to the IGP of police. There are tensions. Will he be removed? What possible form of sanction will be given to him? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Court dismisses suit against IGP. Oyo State High Court sitting in Ibadan has dismissed a fundamental right enforcement suit filed by Kere family of Ibadan against the Inspector General of Police and two others. The trial judge A.S. Bolaji, in a ruling, dismissed the suit for lacking in merit and also awarded the sum of 200,000 naira against six of the applicants in favor of the correspondents. The judge also ordered the applicants to honor police invitation extended to them. The applicants Temilola Akere, Lemido, Tola Akere, Wazuri Wakere, Shatima Akere, and Tunde Akere has dragged the IGP, Assistant Inspector General of Police Force, CID, and the Alegbon Ikoyi, Lagos, and Mushin Alagba Akere before the court in a suit marked, the suit number is there. The applicant had asked the court for an order declaring an invitation of the officers of the first and second respondents in the case of the third respondent as unlawful, illegal, and unnecessary in setting same aside for being unwarranted. They also asked the court for an order restraining the first, second respondents, whether by themselves or officers, servants, or agents from further invitation, arrest, and detaining them in the case of the third respondent. They also asked the court for an order restraining the first and second respondents in the case of harassment, intimidation, and threatening the applicants with arrest and detention also in the case. Responding to the application suit through its counsel, Mr. Mofon Animashaun had asked the court to dismiss the suit and asked the applicants to submit themselves for investigations for the criminal complaints made against them. IGP and others in an affidavit disposed by Austin Agbonla, a deputy superintendent of police attached to the General Investigation Department (GID) force in Ikoyi, stated that sometime in March 22nd, 2019, a petition dated March 2021 was received by the IGP from the Akere family relating to criminal complaints of attempts to commit murder, threats, violence, impersonation, and conduct likely to cause breach of peace against the applicant. The dependent slot has also asked that the IGP of police be restrained and given sanction against what he has done to them in terms of harassment and others. So my wonderful people, these are some of the things that have happened, and we can see for ourselves that why they went to court, the court rather said the applicants have got no jurisdiction with regards to their complaints that they have made against the IGP and other forms of security personnel. The truth of the matter is this security personnel, this is not the first time, and Nigerians, we must not relent in speaking up against evil activities or the actions and the things that these people continue to do. Because the truth of the matter is everybody knows, the atrocities being committed by the Nigerian force. This is why in 2020, October 20th precisely, Nigerian youths in Lagos particularly gathered at what we call the Lekki toll gates, to express their grievances with relation to how things have been. People that are supposed to be law enforcement agents, people that are supposed to be assisting with dispensing of truth are the very said people who are against everything that could potentially change the course of leadership and give direction. These are the same people who are doing all forms of atrocities, and if you know what they've done to people, you feel sorry for the force and even Nigeria as a whole. You'll be really worried. These are supposed to be security agents, but most of them are what entangled in all forms of crime. They take the laws into their hands, and most of them see themselves that they are actually above the law. This is how they see themselves, that they're actually above the law and others are subordinate. It ought not to be so. Security personnel are supposed to be people that people see and they get hope. However, the Nigerian police force needs to be overhauled. It needs to be, because it comes from the top. There's a lot of corruption, there is a lot of cancer in the whole system, so much so that people don't have confidence in our security, in our force system. People don't have confidence. The confidence is thrown off the window because people can't be bothered, to come and, stay with this set of people who's got nothing particular to offer. The Nigerian police force are one of the set of people, who treats Nigerians with disdain. It ought not to be so. So when you look at it, you really wonder if we have a security system in place at all. Because if you ask me, I feel that we don't have any security system in place. People are worse off going to tell the police that a situation, something is going on. It's better if they just even, deal with the thing. There are good ones down out there, so we're not going to we're not all going to just, call it out and talk about all the demerits and all the negativity. There are a few good ones, there are a few good potential that could possibly come out. But the truth of the matter is, the bad ones, the bad eggs, I'm afraid have spoiled the good ones, so much so that, there is so much influence of the bad ones on the force, and the potential of the good ones are hardly seen or known. So, but this calls for a re-overhauling of the whole security system. How can, security system again and again be called out on every kind of evil occurrences going on in the country? These are supposed to be people who are supposed to be men and women of integrity, dispensing honesty. Next to the judiciary should be the security agencies. But sadly, these are the ones committing even more crimes than civilians out there, encouraging, and some, there's a lot of stories out there, with some even selling guns to the very criminals. So, it is what it is, but there must be a time where we begin to make some decisive, decision with regards to all this. Leave us a comment. Don't forget to please like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Have a lovely day. From us, it's bye for now.